brief about myself, right? So nowadays, right, so many companies are started using Workday. What is the reason, right? So just you can go back 5 years or 10 years back, right? So many companies are using on-premises technologies like PeopleSoft is an on-premises, and then SAP, and then Oracle, right? Ramco, like so many companies are using this on-premises technologies. Now suddenly, so many companies they are migrating from the on-premises to cloud computing. As you know, Workday, it's a cloud-based tool, it's a SaaS tool, right? If you are planning to use Workday, so you no need to do any physical setup. For example, it's not required any operating system, servers, database, middlewares, backup tools, nothing. If you have internet connection and then if you have a browser, you can able to connect this Workday environment. It's a easy to access, anywhere you can able to access. But PeopleSoft, SAP is not like that, right? But companies should purchase the software. It's required database, it's required middleware, it required so many physical setup is required. And then you have to install the software into your machine, and then you can do it, right? So to maintain all the physical setup, again we need manpower. So lot of cost is there compared to the Workday, right? So is Workday, it's easy to access, right? And then all the functionalities, right? 99% functionality the Workday has been delivered. By using that functionality we can able to configure the Workday as per the stakeholder business requirement, right? So that is the one, I mean, that is the major advantages, companies are migrating from their on-premises products to Workday, right? So here mainly the Workday is offering core, I mean, Workday HCM. Under Workday HCM we have different modules we have. Under Workday HCM we have talent and performance, recruiting, payroll, time and absence, time tracking, and then benefits, core compensation, advanced compensation. So many modules are available. It's very flexible to do the, I mean, anything. If the end user who doesn't know anything about Workday, if by seeing one or two times, easily they can able to navigate from their self. It's very flexible compared to the other systems. As per the Gartner report, it's at this point type of time, means Workday is in first place, right, compared to the other products like Success Factors and Oracle Fusion. These are all two competitors at this point of time for Workday. But still, customers are adding, and then so many advantages are there. We will discuss those part, right? And then Workday HCM they are offering, and then they are offering Workday Finance. Under Finance we have different modules, right? Again, financial accounting, SCM, supply chain management, so account payable, account receivable, and then expenses module. Lot of stuff is available under Finance. So some people will learn who has coming from HR background, those people will prefer to learn HCM, Workday HCM. And then if the person who has experience knowledge into finance, they will be going to choose the Workday Finance, right? Apart from these module we have Workday Payroll as well, right? So so this is the modules they are offering. And then yeah, so it's Workday actually is a popular for Workday HCM at this point of time, and then slowly some customers are started using finance also, right? So this is the popular modules we have at this point of time in Workday. And then apart from that, right, if we want to discuss, right, some companies maybe will be going to raise the question, hey Arjun, why we should use, already we are using a solid system, PeopleSoft. What are the advantages we have, why we move to the other technology? So they will be going to rise, right? I told you mainly Workday has been built into the cloud. Okay, you no need to worry about all the software installation, hardware setup, nothing. So directly you, if you can connect with the Workday, and then if you can take in the subscription, so you can able to log in from anywhere. That is the beautiful advantage here is available in Workday. And then unified finance and HR application, the both application is available in one system. So you can see any big company, right? You can take Accenture, IBM. It's such a good manpower is available in this company. They will not use only one system, right? They will be going to use different systems. As a master, they will be going to use some ERP like PeopleSoft or Workday. But to run their business, they will be going to use different systems. How we are integrating the data from HCM to other systems, we have to do lot of integration. What they are telling Workday, it's not required to do integrate with the multiple system. We are offering all the modules in one system, like finance, HCM, payroll, analytics, all those stuff. So right at the same time, as I told you, right, as per the Gartner report, the Workday has been first place, and then highest customer satisfaction rate we got, as per some records, right? At the same time, you can see here there is some advantages are available in Workday. So the advantages means, right, unified suite of applications, right? This built from this application, this Workday delivers a seamless user and administrative experience. All the modules like Workday HR, finance, talent, payroll, analytics, and more. So here the Workday is offering the new features every year, two times every 6 months once it will come the new features. Every year in the month of March and September, the Workday delivered some new features. So yes, if you want that new features, you can adopt that new features. If you don't want, just you can ignore it. It's your wish. That is depends upon your interest of that new features. But Workday still, they will release the new features every 6 months once, with the new release, right? At the same time, lower total cost of ownership. Here, as I told you, right, the Workday, it's in a cloud delivery model. There is no hardware, there is no software, there is no middleware, and then there is no database to buy, installation, maintenance, and then nothing. You no need to worried about all this stuff, right? Everything, right, everything it's managing by Workday in the cloud. Okay, you no need to do this setup. So if you want to access your Workday anytime, anywhere, by the help of internet and browser. But must and should, you should be take the subscription with the Workday, right? So and then here the Workday has been eliminate the cost. That is a major advantage, right? And then some companies, right, it's very burden for them to managing IT infrastructure and operations. So here you no need to worry about all those stuff. That is the cost cutting. So if you can use for Workday, it's very less cost, we will get it. And then here, rapid deployment and faster time to value. So the important stuff in Workday, right? I seen, especially I worked for Oracle and ServiceNow, some other ERP, right? So if we implemented some code in the development environment, right? If you want to move that code from Workday to any what I can say, to the third party system, right? Workday to any other systems, the migration will be going to play it's a big role, right? But in Workday it's not like that, right? Immediately you can able to migrate from one environment to the another environment. Initially we will be going to development in the implementation environment in Workday. So from there we can move it to from implementation to sandbox. In the sandbox we will do testing. Once it's completed, immediately we can able to do to the production. So it won't take much time for development. It's very simple reports or simple integration, hardly it will take 1 or 2 minutes. But the downstream, like in other systems, it will take right, I mean, lot of time for migration. At the same time here in Workday, the rapid deployment, if any customer is requesting they are planning to use Workday, we can able to deliver, within very less span of time. We delivered some projects within 6 months also, we implemented, and then we delivered to the customer, such, the speed manner we can able to do. That is the one more beauty of this Workday. So the cost effective and faster time deploy to the compared to the other systems, right? But you can go for other systems in 6 months or 1 year, it's very difficult to deliver, right? And then here, continuation, innovation, and adoption. Workday eliminates the cost and complexity associated with the traditional upgrades, right? Here, as I told you, if you want to get some new features, you no need to pay a single penny for that, right? In other systems, right, if you want to use some new versions, again you have to buy that new versions in the on-premises system. But in Workday, it's not like that. So as I told you, right, automatically the new features will be going to available. So if you want to use that new features, you can adopt it, otherwise you can ignore it, but still the new features will be available. If you want to take the new features or no, doesn't matter. Workday will deliver all the new features to the all the customers, their customers. Okay, that is the one more thing. And then so many people, right, when I, especially I'm giving to some presentation to the customers, right, who are using other systems like on-premises system like Oracle, SAP, especially they will be going to raise their first concern. Hey Arjun, how my data is secured? So how my data is secured? But you, as you're saying, this data, we don't have, ability to store into our premises, this data is going to store in the cloud. How secured my data? They will be going to raise the first concern about the data security, right? So but the Workday, it's an very trusted partner for some of the world largest, companies. And then we do some third party security audits and certification, including ISO 27001 and then SSAE 16 type, right? So here, when we do the agreement between customer and then, I mean, partner companies, about the security, if the any breaching has happened, security breaches has happened, so Workday company is ready to pay penalty, and then partner companies, to the customers, right? So that much of security, it will be available in Workday. So in my, in past 8 years span of time, I never seen anywhere, security breach from the Workday standpoint, right? So 100% security would be there. Okay, we no need to worry about all those stuff. At the same time, so many people will be going to raise, especially who is coming from peoplesoft background. Hey Arjun, can we able to do the coding kind of stuff, customization? But compared to the in the PeopleSoft, in Workday, there is no, we don't have option to develop the forms, design the forms into the Workday. No, whatever functionality the Workday has been delivered, by using that functionality we can able to configure the application. But how in the PeopleSoft, people will do the people code, and then apart from people code, developing the forms, as per the user requirement, right? But that functionality in Workday, it's not available. But in Workday, 99% they deliver the functionality, whatever functionality they delivered, by using that functionality we can we can, right, do the customization or configuration. But apart from that, if you want to develop your own, that possibility at this point of time we don't have in Workday, right? um, and then, as I covered, right, the Workday mainly offering different modules and HCM, like core HCM, recruitment module, benefits module, time and absence, talent and performance, payroll. So different modules are available. But I am planning to cover, just a minute. Okay, so so this is my course content. Okay, so this is my course content. In this course content, right? So in outside, some people are offering, right, only core HCM along with the advanced compensation. Some training institutes are offering only core HCM or only integration or only reporting like that. But this is my content. This content, it will take around 45 days time to complete this course. In this 45 days span of time, I will be going to cover functional, workday reporting, and workday integrations. So these three things it will be going to cover. So if we can complete these three things, you are eligible to apply for workday functional role or workday reporting role or workday integration consultant role. Means you will be become as a workday techno functional consultant, right? So the three things I will be going to cover: functional I will be cover, reporting I will be going to cover, and integrations I will be going to cover. These three things it will be going to cover. So you are eligible to apply for any functional role or reporting role or integration role, or these three also you can able to apply, I mean you can able to eligible to apply for the roles like as a techno functional consultant, right? So initially I will be going to start with this core HCM navigation basics, how the workday will be look like, what are the organizations workday has been delivered, what is meant by supervisory organization, what is meant by cost center, what is meant by company, what is meant by pay group. All the organizations we will be going to cover in under these organizations in workday. It's a very important concept, right? So once it's completed this organizations in workday, I will be going to cover staffing models in workday. In workday we have two types of staffing models mainly. One is position management and job management. What is the difference between these two? Why we are using this staffing model? So if we did not use the staffing models, what will happen? So all those stuff we will be going to cover under staffing model and the jobs and positions. These two topics we will be going to cover together, right? Once it's completed, staffing model compensation, it's a very important important topic, compensation. Here we will be going to learn how to do the setup compensation, core compensation setup to the your organization, how to create the compensation grades, compensation grade profiles, compensation plans, compensation eligibility rules. All those stuff it will be going to cover under this compensation module. So once it's completed the compensation module, then I will be going to teach you security. And you can go for any system. Security will be going to play an important role. Who want to access what kind of data, how we can able to restrict, how we can able to create the security groups, we will be going to learn. And then finally we will be going to learn business process. It's a very 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 important concept. If you know the business process, yes, companies are ready to hire. So that much of important concept is business process, right? And then finally we will be going to learn transactions in workday. So till these eight topics if you can learn, you are eligible to apply for as a functional consultant for core HCM module, right? So this is the very important concept in core functional side. Once it's completed, then we will be going to learn reporting. So here if you can see, this reporting concept is very simple, but you will get n number of jobs if you know this reporting concept, right? You in number of opportunities can get by reporting in workday. Reporting is very simple to deliver, develop. In the peoplesoft people will be going to use people code and all, but in workday it's through UI easily we can able to generate the reports. But if you want to generate the reports, right, first of all you should know about the data sources and business objects in workday. If you are flexible about the what are the data sources we have, what are the business objects we have, then your job is easy to create reports in workday, right? So yeah, this reporting concept, if you know only this reporting concept, yes, you will get the job opportunities in the market, right? So once it's completed reporting, then we will be going to learn the important concept called integrations. So integrations means As I told you beginning of our session, right? So we cannot use only one system like in one company. There is multiple systems we are using for, depends upon their requirement, right? So but Workday we will be considered as a primary system. So the data will be going to flow from Workday to other downstream systems like I mean Active Directory, PeopleSoft, or SAP. For example, Oracle they are using for finance, Oracle they are using for expenses, maybe. So we have to share that employee records, right? So we will be going to use integrations. In the integrations, the Workday has been delivered two beautiful, like inbuilt integrations are available. One is Core Connector. By using this Core Connector we can able to capture the delta changes. So here we can able to create the related to the Core Connector integrations, related to the payroll integrations by using pickoff and pitchy. These two are payroll related integrations. We can able to share the payroll related data from Workday system to a third party system. For example, recently we built some payroll integrations for around 10 countries for one of the customer. So we are sending the payroll data from Workday system to ADP is doing payroll. So for that, the basic information, the basic data we are sending, banking related information, compensation related information, one time pay related information, all the information we are sending from new hires, for the, I mean, old hires, all the this data we are sending by using pickoff and pitchy integrations, payroll related integrations we are sending from Workday to a third party system, right? And then we have another type of integrations we have, that is the EIBs. In EIB mainly we have two types of integrations. One is inbound integration, another one is outbound integration. So if you want to send some data from Workday to a third party, we will use outbound. If you want to get some data or retrieve some data from third party system to Workday, we will be going to use inbound integrations. So about these integrations, yes, we will be going to cover in detailed about the integrations. Yes, if you know these two concepts, you will be going to become an integration consultant, Workday integration consultants. Okay, so that is the reason I'm covering here all areas like integrations, reporting, functional. So to complete this course, as I told you, it will take 45 days times, around it will take 25 to 30 hours. So during the period, right, we will be going to uh, do the two implementations. One implementation, we will do one small implementation once it's completed the functional setup. After that, we will do another implementation once it's completed reporting and integration, right? So total two implementations it will be going to cover. So that implementation experience you can convert if you want, Workday experience for some experience. If you want, you can put, you can. And then I will provide you the recording videos, and then you will be going to get the documents. When I attended, some documents to the Workday will deliver some documents. Yeah, if you want that documents, we can provide you. And then some interview questions I can able to help you, some interview questions. And then if you want resume preparation, I can able to help you for the resume preparation as well. So this is what, I can able to do from my side. Yes, if you can put your efforts 100%, it's I can able to help you to get the job opportunity. But whatever I'm teaching, you should learn. And then if you are confident, then definitely you will be going to get the job opportunity in Workday. I will help you, where we can able to get the more interview questions, where we can able to use in the real time, what kind of issues we will get in the real time very frequently, what kind of, development work we will do in the real time. So all those things, yes, I can able to help you guys. Okay, so this is what I can do from my side coming next 45 days. So apart from that, if you have any questions, yeah, you can ask me, I can able to help you. Anybody has any questions? It's a small or big, doesn't matter. Yeah, you can.
So, Arjun, this is Vivek. So, as part of the training, would you do some kind of a project where you're doing a full cycle implementation?
No, that's what I told you, right? I mean, yes, it will be going to cover one implementation, Vivek. The full implementation it will cover.
So man means you will do the hire and then do the payroll.
Yes.
Payroll will not be involved, right? It's just the hire
No
process.
payroll, no payroll, it won't. Like, we
Okay.
will develop the payroll integration. Yes, we
Mm.
will see how the payroll results we are sending from Workday to other system, the basic
Okay.
payroll. In-house payroll, like, again, that is a different module. For US,
Okay.
we have Canada and all, but there is a different. But yes, we will see the full implementation, Vivek,
Okay. And
from
also
begin
like
to.
for
Yeah.
the reporting part, do we need to install anything on the computer or is it just
No,
all inbuilt?
nothing. You no need to install anything. So through through environment directly we can able to access it. So this is the environment, right? From just I'm login, you can see through browser. So if you can enter that username and password, yes, you can able to connect your environment. You can able to build everything in the tenant itself. That's it. You no need to install software. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Arjun, does this training include core and advanced compensation as well?
No, advanced compensation, yes, I will cover. Core and advanced compensation, both it will be going to cover.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So why means an outside people are charging too much money for only advanced compensation. That is the reason, like, from the past two batches onwards, I am covering core compensation plus advanced compensation. What are the things is required in the real time? Yes, I am covering.
Is it able to? I mean, what are the training you are providing about? Can we able to get the job even in US and Canada? Is it possible?
See, 100% you will be going to get the job opportunities. For Workday has, like, at this point of time, demand is there. Like, just you can Google it, how many opportunities we have, how many customers we are, like, using Workday. So if you can learn minimum in Workday, you can able to get the job opportunity. Just you can believe me, but you have to put some efforts. Just
Correct.
attending the sessions and then just simply, like, attend the interview means, I don't think so. But whatever I'm teaching, you can do practice, and then 100% you will be going to get the job. There is no doubt in
Okay.
that.
I mean,
See
the
why? Yeah.
the concern is about like I mean the payroll. Um, I mean, for every country they have their own payroll system, right? So
Yes,
I mean, in
yes,
terms of
yes.
payroll taxes kind of thing, right? So I mean, are you going to cover in the training? That's my point.
No, that payroll is a different part. Like, we will be going to cover the payroll integration. See, apart from the payroll, if
Okay.
you can learn core HCM and reporting integrations, we have n number of opportunities.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we will be going to cover payroll integrations. Yes, but each country we will develop the one payroll integration. For India one, US one, UK one, like, we will be going to
Okay.
cover
Sure.
that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. I have a question. Hello.
Yeah.
How many years of experience you can put in with this, uh,
Right.
you know, with this curriculum?
See, if you can put 2.5 to 3 years, that's more enough for Workday. You can put
All right.
any other experience, but Workday 3 years, that's more enough.
All right.
Hello, sir. But in case of
Yeah.
Canada and USA, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Like if you keep 2.5 year, 3 years, it's not like but
No,
at least
we will put
they.
some prior. We have to put some other experience, right? Total, it will come around 5 to 6 years, right?
So is it okay to keep only just 3 4 years?
Yeah, see, workday, I can say 3 years, 3 to 3.5 or 4 maximum, or not more than that. After before that, you can put some other technology. I'll guide you
Correct,
how
sir.
to put that one if you want.
Sir, but I mean, when did we like when did they develop this Workday software? Like in which year?
No, this is came on 2005, 2005, and then it's
2005.
popular is, yeah, from 2013, 14. Like, it's a popular. It's
Okay.
came into the market in 2005. Yeah.
Sir, but I have seen like Google and some minimum they're asking like 5 to 6 years. Like, is it can be able to like through the interviews?
See, honestly, I'll tell you, whatever, like, I'm teaching here, right? If you can put
Yeah.
3 years or 3.5, your job is easy to crack the interview, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you want to put 5 years kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Again, you have to learn some additional stuff.
Okay.
Additionally, you have to learn some other module like benefits
All
module
right.
you can learn, or else time and options module you can learn, and then you can keep it. So that time you can put 5 years, then easily you can able to crack it. See, if you are putting your resume 5 years, right, I mean only these things means they cannot believe, oh, only you did 5 years only these things. So along with this, if
Oh,
you
makes
are
sense.
interested to learn any one payroll, for example US payroll, you can learn and then you can put for 2 years. Or else
Okay.
you can learn benefits module and then you can put, or else you can learn time and options you can put. Such a way you can able to manage it your resume.
But your institute will able to help us, right? So even to do that also. I mean, the
Yes,
advanced
yes.
training too. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you'll be
yeah,
able to guide
definitely.
us. Yeah, guide us.
Definitely, yes,
Okay,
yes, we'll do.
thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Anybody has any questions, guys? But see, market is very good. Okay, that's I'm 100% sure. Why I'm telling you very confidently in the sense, see, people are learning from me. They are getting the jobs. Out of 10, 8 people are getting the jobs. The two, if 10 people can learn Workday, for example, 8 people are getting the jobs. But two, in the sense, the two, I don't know. Maybe they are not focusing, or they are like working with their past organization with the previous skill only. Maybe. But out of 10, 8 people are getting. I'm sure. So that much of knowledge I'm ready to give. Guys, any questions?
So, do we need any certification to enter into the market?
No, no, it's not at all required certification. Yeah. So if you, until even at this point of time, some partner companies also not expecting. But customer, if you can apply for customer, no customer will be going to ask you any certification. Nothing. If you
Okay,
have really good with the technically, if you know Workday, they are ready to hire.
okay.
If you can get the job in the partner companies are ready to give you the certification if you are really good in the subject wise, right?
So, will you provide support for the certification also?
No certification for Workday certifications, you don't believe anything in the market. You will be do Workday certification if you are associated with the partner company, Workday partner company. So
Mhm.
I'll show you. See, you can see here, right? If you are working, if you get the opportunity, these companies, then only you can able to do Workday certification. Remember, blindly. Apart from that, if any company, if you can get, it's not possible to do the Workday certification. These are all partner companies. These companies have rights to do the Workday certification. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than these companies, no, it's not possible. Remember. Okay, only these are all partner companies. What is meant by partner companies in the sense, these companies have rights to do the implementation for any of the customer. Now, Amazon is a customer. You can assume that Amazon is, oh, USD. Okay, so you see, for example, Amazon is the planning to use Workday. So what the Amazon company will do, Amazon will approach Workday. Workday will tell you, hey, we have, these are all trusted partner companies we have, kindly approach. So these trusted partner companies have rights to do the implementation for their customers. So these are all partner companies. If you want to see customers who are using customers, you can enter customers, right? There you can get the all the list of customers who are using Workday. right?
Yeah.
uh, that's it, guys. Any questions you have?
So Arjun, I was wondering about one question that I'm in the PeopleSoft market. So I
Yeah,
see that once we implement PeopleSoft, there is a lot of work to support the modules. Like, no, it's complicated modules. There's a back end, the front end, and
yeah,
continuous
yeah,
images are going in, upgrades are going in, testing is going in. But
yeah,
Workday as such is a mature product, right? You said
yeah,
it's in the cloud. There's not
yeah,
much customization we do. So
yeah.
once it is implemented, the end users will be very self-reliant to use this project. So what kind of work do the technical people, like, if you learn reporting and all, what kind of work involves in supporting these modules?
Yeah, see, these models I'll tell you. For example, if you are working, I mean, you implemented, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
during the implementation stage, the business will give you one requirement. Deloitte will be implemented. Your company started using Workday. You can assume that.
Mm-hmm.
So, after 3 months only, the business needs some other data, or
Okay.
Deloitte is implemented with 10 integrations. After using Workday, right? We are trying to do again few more integrations. If customer is again reaching Deloitte will charge more.
Mm-hmm.
So, who will do these integrations? We will develop the integrations again. So once the product is implemented, directly the customer have rights to do the like an implementation. Initially it's not possible without taking any implementation partner help. Directly customer will not able to use it. That is the reason first initially we will take the help from implementation partner. Once it's completed, then we will take that project, and then internally the customers companies will hire the resource, and then if they have any enhancements, any new integrations, so we will support. And then while operations is going on, right? The business users will getting multiple issues, and then sometimes the integrations will be going to fail. So some old reports they will ask some enhancements, right? Some customers will request some new reports, right? We will be there to support.
Yeah.
Getting my point or no still?
Yes, I got it point.
You
Thank
don't
you.
believe, I'm working for one customer from the past 5 months. Okay, the customer
Mm-hmm.
is holding around 10,000 employees, only 10,000 employees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this product is implemented around 10 years back, 2012. So did you believe 20 members of team we are supporting? So you can assume how much work would be there, right? So once you get into the picture you will get the more clarity. But still, even though it's a mature product, but the problems will come, and then the user request will come very frequently. Yeah.
Yeah,
uh,
it's
so
like in PeopleSoft, there's lots of coding you were saying, right? There's lots of code
yes,
to write.
yeah,
For
code to
simple
write.
reports,
Yeah.
we have to write a lot of code, but here I'm thinking it's more of a configuration. So,
More if configuration, it's very simple, especially who are coming from PeopleSoft, right? They cannot
hmm
believe, hey, if I can build the report in 5 minutes, they cannot believe how is it possible. But in PeopleSoft it's take a lot of time. We have to write the people code queries and all. But
hmm
Workday, it's very simple. Yeah. It's
okay.
very, I mean, good to learn. Future would be there, like in around coming 10, 15 years.